welcome back to What a Movie. I am Tony, and we're back for another episode of Better Call Saul. Last time we watched Sunk Costs, where we found out what
Jimmy was in prison.
For the night, and we found out how Chuck is gonna try and take him down. They've got is it a PPD, something like that? Personal protective equipment.
Isn't it pre-prosecution?
Don't know, deposition or something? No, I have no idea. But anyway, he basically wants him to admit to a felony and everything he's done, and submit it to the bar. Which means he would not be a lawyer anymore.
So which we're guessing doesn't happen.
I'm guessing not, because he's still a lawyer in the future. So how are they going to find a way around
this? But Kim's going to be his lawyer.
Yeah, because they called it the sunk cost fallacy, because she's put so much into the... Meanwhile, Mike did the coolest GTA mission. Yeah. Dropping some drugs onto the truck to disrupt Hector's... Yeah, and him and Gus met face to face. So, yeah, really cool. Did I explain that if you rearrange the letters, the first letters of season 2, it spells out Fring's back. Oh. There's a little accurate, like it's hidden, but it spells Fring's back. It's like a little hint to what was coming. Anyway, we're on to season 3, episode 4, Sabrosito. This aired on the 1st of May 2017, directed by Thomas Schnauz and written by Jonathan Glatzer, who I don't think we've seen writing. But Sabrosito, I don't know what that means. Spanish word, sounds like. Maybe. Yeah, we will see. Let's get straight into it. Full reactions in the description. Need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back. We'll talk all about it. Let's go. Oh, also apparently you could see Gus's car in the car park at one point. I was looking for it, but I never saw it. Oh, we're in Mexico. This is the cartel swimming pool. 100%. Yeah. Oh, that's so good because that's how Gus kills him. He oh my god. I love that. Yeah, that yellow tint.
It's the lemons.
Yeah. So good. Oh, way to open.
¡Volviste!
Oh, that looked a lot deeper than what that was then.
Don Eladio. Compré una compañía. Helados. Y está aquí. Era su...
Eladio, es un placer.
¡Pendejo! No hables a no ser que te hablen.
¿Qué te ocurriría escaparte con esas cosas?
That's not my stuff.
No, señor, yo nunca...
Oh, this is the guy.
Estoy bromeando.
That's the driver that Mike...
Yeah.
Porque él no da una segunda oportunidad.
Yeah, I mean, he just kills you.
Una heladería en Albuquerque, brada en honor a usted, el griego guiñador.
Oh, Sabrosito.
Oh.
¿Se parece a mí? Muy gordito y yo no soy tan gordo. No. Solamente el juguete.
I'm so scared of him. Like, I know none of these people are going to die or get hurt right now, but I mean, they could get hurt.
Me gusta. Hey, bolsa.
Ah, another person I recognize. Yeah, he was the one that they raided his house over the phone.
Bolsa.
Yeah.
No es gran cosa.
Pero qué envoltura más lujosa.
Not as good as the box.
Una camiseta. Mira.
Oh, is this the meeting?
Pollos hermanos.
Yo diría los culos, hermano.
He's coming out. Oh,
¿Qué es esto?
Is this the first, like, they're trying to reach out? Is that money? He's trying to show up Hector. Oh, oh my god.
Gustavo le manda saludos.
Todo esto en solo un mes.
Él es un genio de la distribución.
I mean, that's not wrong.
¿Ves, Héctor? Todos me lo traen así. No más ligas.
Él quería venir personalmente.
Que se quede donde está y que siga haciendo lo que está haciendo. Está impresionante, ¿no?
¿Eso qué?
He's not impressed.
Me parece que alguien está un poco celoso.
This is where the beef comes from.
Me dice Sabrosito que el de Gustavo es más grande que el tuyo.
Oh, man.
No seas así. Dice
This is why
Sabrosito
Hector hates
que el
him.
tuyo está bonito. Muy serio. Vamos.
It's so
Ya
intense,
que
though.
hacer en el
Yeah.
norte. Vengan. Está buena la camiseta, eh?
Oh no, even worse, he's wearing the shirt. Damn, it's cool seeing all these characters we've seen before.
I feel like this is a flashback, but this is actually now.
No, this is... Well...
¿Vienes? No lo insultes.
No, this is a flashback, because that driver's dead.
Oh, true. Little flashback.
And I'm like, is this before Gus ever came to meet them? But then I doubt it, because...
¿Qué estás mirando?
I didn't recognise the guy with long hair either. But I'm like... Were they doing business with Gus? Because the first meeting they had, I thought that was him trying to set up a business deal with them.
Yeah.
But, like, is that before Hector... Because I could see that as a reason for Hector wanting to kill Gus's partner. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah. I don't know, man. But that was a cool introduction. That is Sabrosito.
Oh, yeah, because they raided the truck, didn't they? So they would then raid the shop.
Oh, DEA, are we going to see...
Oh, we can see Hanky.
Are we going to see Hank? No way. Maybe. Like, just watching it will unfold. Yeah, do you remember that other guy that brought in the t-shirt and that? He got his house got raided while he was on the phone to Gus. Yeah, and he got taken out. Crazy how Gus messes them all up pretty much.
Hey, honey.
Almost didn't recognize the number.
Sorry, they changed my hours up at work.
I was going to say, he ain't really seen them.
I guess he's distanced himself from them.
Haley loves her new school. The neighborhood's friendly.
That's good.
Don't know how to thank you.
Well, you don't have to.
Do you want to come over for dinner?
Uh-huh.
There's someone here who wants to see you.
She's his partner in crime, isn't she?
Yeah.
With the little nails
She
in
helped
her.
with the nails, yeah. Oh, he went over. He didn't get to watch the whole takedown of it.
Ice cream. Oh, is she snoozing? Ice cream.
I'm always awake for ice cream.
Yeah, I would vouch for that. I agree.
I'll have his.
That window's crazy.
It's all very exposed.
Yeah, but that is the back garden, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He looks worried.
When did he last sleep?
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
You okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm fine.
I'm not convinced. I want to go Los Pollos Hermanos.
Yeah.
Gus's other right-hand man was Tyrus. Oh, Tyrus is his name.
They know.
Jesus. Yeah. They're scary looking. It's so cool he got to play this character like in two completely different ways. It's so interesting.
Imagine that phone call be like, we want you to come back.
Yeah.
Tu jefe está aquí. I need to see your boss.
The manager's actually not here today.
Not the manager, the boss,
You mean Mr. Free?
Mr. Free.
He's not here at the moment.
Let's see his car outside.
Whatever you need.
I need Free.
You take a message?
I wait.
Happy to take a message. I'm sure Mr. Free wouldn't want to keep you waiting.
It's so intimidating.
If you don't mind, there are other customers.
You can't smoke in there.
Excuse me, sir. You can't light that in here. Sir?
He's not listening.
There's no smoking on the premises. Look at the signs. No fumar. It's a health code violation.
He is just pushing him.
Sir, it's employees only.
Yes. That is the best call.
Sir?
He don't give a crap.
Oh my, what the hell?
Sir.
Okay. Well, at least Nacho's got some sense, like.
Sir, you're not allowed back here.
I would not mess with him.
You're like, who the hell is this guy?
Just call the police at this point.
No, I don't think you.
Gus Fring is a
Don't
pillar of
think
our
he'd be
local business
allowed.
community
Yeah.
for making the best damn chicken in town.
There he is, making friends.
Hope to never need your services. If I ever did, it's good to know that.
Is he going to set the fire alarm off with the cigar?
Yeah, I don't know about that. He's got a phone call. There you go. That's a cool cut.
Yes, I'll be right there.
She's helping the community.
Yeah, that's what he's, a friendly community helping guy. That's what he did all the time. No, Lord.
I want you all to go home now. You will be compensated for your full shifts.
They worried about him?
Now.
Mr. Fring, you sure you want to be left with these guys?
I'm fine, bro. Please do as I ask. I'll see you tomorrow.
He got this shit under control.
You bad man.
How would you even
Where are the
react to
office?
that? Like,
I know where he is. Don Hector.
Took you long enough.
Stinking up his office.
yeah. Put his shoes
Don
on his
Hector.
desk.
Mine is a cartel business, but it is mine. Your actions here today have endangered them, my interests, and those of the cartel.
I am the cartel. And from now on, you are my mule. You are going to bring my product north. Mierda.
Chewing gum. Ugh.
I understand.
So
that your
disgusting
supply line has been
compared.
compromised. My trucks are already at capacity.
Make room.
This is just causing problems for him now.
I answer to one Bolsa.
You want to cry to Bolsa? Cry to Bolsa. Or hell, Eladio.
Did Don Eladio approve this?
I approve this.
Hector wants to be the big boss, but I don't think he quite is.
You're doing it.
So crazy, that shot. Like, the amount of times that you tried to get Hector to look at him. He's just, like, staring him there. I think that could have been summed up in an email.
Yeah, maybe.
Post, you know? Text. Man.
I feel like this is the point where Gus is like, that guy needs to go.
Yeah. So now I've got lots of work to do. Is he realising something? Chuck it in. What a shot.
This is how we get through life in retail businesses.
He's happy because it's disrupted Hector's supply line and it's probably going to cause problems for him, right? Sorry, you say?
This is make little games.
Yeah, to get through
easier.
it, I love the colour. We have not got Jimmy at all yet.
Oh, yeah.
This is Better Call Saul. And I'm like, wait a
We're not
second.
calling him today. It's a cartel episode.
Yeah. How much is he getting for this? Damn. 10k each? How many has he got?
You gonna let me out of here?
He's got a question to ask. No.
Tell him we're square. No.
And you're up.
I mean, they never really agreed to money, did they?
No, I don't think so.
But unless we didn't see it, but... That stop sign was very nicely placed. Maybe you should stop getting involved, Mike. It'll only get worse. That was a cool reveal. They're gonna have questions for him.
Excuse me, everyone. Could you all please take a moment and join me out here?
You gotta acknowledge the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
I would like to apologize to each and every one of you who yesterday had to endure the behavior of those men. It was unacceptable. You all acquitted yourselves impeccably. If any of you wish to seek counseling due to lingering trauma, it will be arranged.
Damn.
Also, you will all be receiving 24 hours of overtime. Yes, Lyle.
Who are they?
Who were those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, why? Why did this happen? Would they be back?
Some of you know. Opened my first Los Pollos Hermanos in Michoacán. Those same men showed up. They wanted money. I'm ashamed to say that I paid them. If I wished
Protection money, yeah.
I had no choice. Yesterday, they came here. They wanted money.
But I
My friends,
did not pay.
I almost gave them what they wanted. I thought, no, this is America. Here, the righteous have no reason to fear. Here, those
crazy.
men have no power. Saw that I had no fear of them. They ran like the cowards they are. They will not return. I promise you that together we will prosper.
All right.
Got a way of talking.
Yeah, you know.
So funny talking about the righteous and stuff when he's doing all that behind the scenes. Crazy.
Sorry for bothering you.
What's it this
I don't know what she...
Because we had an appointment with you guys for, I think, Wednesday? My mistake.
Flooring.
Okay, have a nice day.
Is that all woodwork and flooring?
Hello, I'm calling to
repairs?
confirm an appointment for Charles McGill. Yes, it's
Oh.
San Cristobal Road.
For
McGill,
Chuck.
with an M. A door? Oh. Okay. I thought it was you guys. I'm calling
She
about
is
an
working
appointment for
overtime, man.
Charles McGill. I think it's for this week, but San Cristobal, that's
Why
right.
are they booking a handyman?
Yes, that's
This
it.
is for Chuck.
2:30 tomorrow. We're gonna need to cancel that.
No, it's an appointment. She's trying to find the appointment. Yeah.
Thank you.
Risky.
What?
Pomeranians can be difficult.
What about Cracker Barrel?
There he is.
Yeah.
No. Thank you. How many calls did that take?
No, about 20.
Is that it?
Yeah,
So what's that play?
Just giving it a remorse pass.
Destroyed property. I tried damaged the victim's property. See if you can't get away with that.
It's not completely destroyed.
No.
Are they going to go, like, fix it themselves?
I mean it, by the way.
What?
Thank you. Seriously.
You're welcome, seriously.
She's too good for him.
Absolutely sure you got the right guy for this?
The creme de la creme.
They cancelling the appointment and taking,
taking their own
guy
person. For what?
to get something, maybe.
Or to, like, say the damage wasn't as bad as it is, or...
Maybe.
I don't know, like...
Or is it to
To
get
change the
videotape?
locks.
To get
I wouldn't be surprised if Chuck recorded the break-in as well. Like, the actual argument and break-in.
Who's the guy?
Martin's Repair.
Yeah, Mr. McGill.
Good afternoon.
Of course. Why did I even question
Why
it?
did we not figure this? That's amazing. God, we should have guessed that.
Yeah.
Mind the check here.
Remember when he got the money from
frame is boarded over, but the
first
the
people?
door itself is intact.
Because he got the money off of the
door jamb. The casing's another step up.
people
here.
that stole the money. You know,
Kelmans?
camped. Yeah.
What about him?
Mike got the money, didn't they, from their house when he got in there?
Yeah, but they gave that back to the court or
Yeah,
wherever.
no, but obviously he'd get Mike to do something
Oh,
in a
yeah,
house.
yeah,
right.
for sure. Yeah.
Went after your copper wire from the look of it. What do I plug in?
You don't. I believe my assistant was very clear with your dispatcher. No
So-
electricity due to a condition that was explained.
No problem. Good thing I charged my battery. Like Fred Flintstone otherwise.
Oh, is he going to try and get him to the point that...
Yeah, just making him ill.
What, a screwdriver and a hammer? Turns a morning job into 2 days. It's your call.
Can't you just, like, leave?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to get him to
Very
go.
well.
Yeah.
Go away
So
from the
then they can...
situation.
Yeah.
Seem to be making fast work of it. Good. I think it's
Just go.
Is this like a distraction as well? Like to... Yeah. What's he gonna do to that door? It's so good.
Such a tricksy little man.
Yeah.
You're going to go upstairs?
Yeah. That's so good. What a shot,
I bet
man.
Jimmy wishes he had one of those his whole life.
Yeah. Now what's the plan?
So you got a tape recording of it? Oh.
Taking pictures of the door. What the hell?
What is the game for?
This imagery is so good. So cool. What a cut.
Very good.
Are they going to maybe do the whole mentally not sane?
Because of all the electronics unplugged.
Yeah.
All the power switches and everything.
Nice. At some point, we should probably discuss the rule of thirds, but otherwise,
You're not a cinematographer, Mike.
gas lantern sitting on a stack of friggin' Financial Times, museum quality, and that other thing.
No.
How'd you get it?
Address book on his desk.
So, what'd you think of him? Couldn't possibly offend me. He's a bit of a prick, right?
Yeah, he's a dick.
Nothing?
It's just a job.
Isn't our business concluded?
Yeah, you did fix the door, right?
Yeah.
Surely you're going to submit these pictures to evidence or something, though, and then
Nice
they'll
to fix
question
something for once.
rather than break it. Yeah.
If you ever need anything from my end.
I love that them two are just keep connecting, keep working together. Are you gonna like have a sleep yet, Mike? Nope. Work. He's reading the handyman's book. Magazine. Gus. Or Victor again. That is Gus.
May we talk?
You can park it over there.
I love how much Mike and Gus are getting.
Yeah.
Like you said, you saw that he's in like God knows how many episodes as well. So
You sent back the payment we agreed upon.
What I didn't do for you.
The man, the one killed for helping the truck driver. Perhaps you are trying to correct something which cannot be corrected.
Not the kind of thing I want to take money for.
Your actions benefited me more than you can know.
Just glad to have Salamanca out of my head.
don't want him living there.
Well, perhaps in the future, you will consider working for me.
Oh, this music's so good. That was so good.
Could be. That'll depend on the work.
Yeah.
Would you care to know why I stopped you from killing Hector?
Like you said, it wasn't in your interest.
Yeah, I'm very much interested.
A bullet to the head would have been far too humane.
So is this why they like disable him
The music.
to a wheelchair?
Yeah.
To suffer.
Yeah, to make him suffer. Yeah.
He's suddenly like, there's beef here.
Yeah, this is more than, yeah. That music's thing was so crazy, man. So good. Hector is a big problem.
Yeah.
I mean, Gus ain't no angel, but Mike's like, what am I getting into? What an interesting soundtrack.
But then he can probably agree with that a bullet isn't enough suffering.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Howard. The lights. They didn't expect him to be there? Or be there already?
Jimmy?
Yeah, don't even acknowledge him. Doesn't even deserve it. So depressing, sitting in rooms with no lights all the time.
Howard?
Kim?
Chuck?
Kim?
This is how we greet people, just by names.
Clap.
Tony?
Viewers? There you go. Is this like a first kind of initial... Oh yeah, Hayes.
Good afternoon. Mr. McGill, does this work for you?
It'll have to do.
Nah.
Do let me know if you need a break or anything else.
I will, thank you, Miss Hayes.
She seems very...
I was actually speaking to my husband about your condition.
connected to Chuck. Do you know what I mean? Like, talking.
When the boys' choir sang, she would have to leave. Frequency of their voices really did a number.
That is a shame. Indeed.
All right.
Yeah, look, they're both like, well, she's really like...
We're here to finalize the pre-prosecution diversion.
Pre-prosecution diversion.
The terms of the deal is to report to your pre-prosecution service officer on the second Monday of every month. Community service hours will be assigned. Must only associate with law-abiding citizens.
No, Mike.
If he violates the terms of the agreement, be prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
He understands.
Your confession will be referred to the New Mexico Bar Association. I have your statement here. Thoughts?
He damaged the victim's property. Would it not be more accurate to say destroyed a cassette tape?
Oh, yeah, the tape.
The cassette tape, his property? Then it seems entirely accurate.
Damaged doesn't reflect its irrevocable condition.
Fine.
We'd suggest destroyed item of personal property.
Works for us.
Shall I change it?
So interesting to see all this. Like, the little details matter.
Can you initially, please?
To prove you did it.
Charles, was there anything else?
We're satisfied. Thank you.
There's some play there, though, right? Because he specifically said those words.
No, not all set, Mr. McGill. Your brother may be satisfied, but I am not. Frankly, I sense a lack of remorse. I, for one, would like to hear an apology.
Now?
Yes, Mr. McGill, now.
I was wrong.
Mr. McGill, could you at least look your brother in the eye?
God, this woman.
God.
I get that it's kind of her job, but, like, he's not going to be able to do it, is he?
I'm very sorry. I lost my temper and I did some things that I regret. Shouldn't have broken down your door. There's no excuse for that
or
Thing is,
for
he
the
was
things that I
provoked.
said.
He was provoked.
Yeah.
I regret it all more than you can imagine because you're my brother. And no one should treat his own brother like that. Not ever.
You see what he's doing?
Yeah. Get into his head.
On to the matter of restitution. Mr. McGill has an agreement. You have 2 weeks to pay.
Yeah.
I would like to pay up now.
$321.
I believe the correct amount is $323.98.
The tape.
That includes the cassette tape, which was destroyed.
Including the cassette tape.
They're both like,
So petty.
Yeah, but then if he's admitting to destroying that, he's admitting to destroying evidence, right?
Yeah.
What do you say we get you home?
Howard, Chuck, first thing, I'm filing a motion to suppress that tape.
The tape that Jimmy destroyed.
There's no way there isn't a duplicate. You knew Jimmy was going to break in. You wanted him to.
Yeah.
There's no way you were going to let him destroy the only copy of that tape, so you made a duplicate.
This is not how we do discovery.
Actually, Jimmy destroyed the duplicate.
The original.
The original is under lock and key. Will be put into evidence. Be aware, because I believe this will be your first disciplinary hearing. The Bar Association
God, he's so
standard
patronizing.
proof is far more lenient than what you're used to. That tape will be played.
See you, Kim.
I think
she
they just
got-
wanted to know the tape would be
Yeah,
played.
she got evidence. She got information from
Yeah.
him, yeah, to know that there is another one. But what was the note he got? We didn't.
Yeah.
What?
Bingo.
No, they're like playing chess. Like, it's so good. It's gonna end there. That's a great shot.
Two business people just.
Yeah, nice. So
These episodes seem to be going so quick.
yeah, there we go. What did you think of that one? Somebody
It was so weird at the beginning, wasn't it? When
like I
there
said,
was,
I was
no
like,
Jimmy.
wait, there's with no Jimmy. We're still with Mike and Gus. And then when it cut to Kim finally,
It did
I was
make
like,
sense though when I thought about it because obviously the title we don't know what it means.
It was on the little character.
Was it?
Yeah, because he said the little character that Don
Yeah.
Eliada? I can't remember his name. He had, it said Sabrosito on it, and on the image of the ice cream shop it said Sabrosito.
Oh, okay.
Should we search what it actually, if it has a meaning?
Because didn't he say the winked?
Yeah, tasty.
Tasty.
Oh.
But I did, when you mentioned that we hadn't seen Jimmy this episode, I did think, well, actually, the title of the name is more
leaning towards the
cartel
and
element
all that
sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So I wasn't, when you said it, I was like, oh, maybe we
But
won't see
then
it.
the titles sometimes do specifically mean to one little thing, and
Yeah.
there's a lot more going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, one of the subtitles threw me off. We don't have subtitles on, but Hector called the driver, because he started talking, he called him Pendico,
Yeah.
which I thought meant dickhead.
Oh.
Pendico?
Yeah.
Dickhead. But in the subtitles it said idiot instead. And I was
Oh.
like, oh, okay, maybe they just didn't want to write. I learned that from GTA San Andreas, but maybe I'm wrong. But
Who knows?
it's a little thing. But man, the opening shot of this episode was so good. That swimming pool, I recognized it instantly.
Yeah.
I just was like, well, this is the Don's and him jumping in.
Yeah.
It's so good. It mirrors his introduction to this. Is the same is the opposite shot of his exit in Breaking Bad. Sorry if you ever watched Breaking Bad, but we are going to be talking about Breaking Bad throughout because but yeah, I didn't recognize the guy with long hair at first.
No, you said that.
Yeah, like at first I was like, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait, his face. I was like, he's the driver that Mike duct taped up, and it's funny because even the Don said like Hector doesn't give second chances.
Yeah.
They killed him.
Yeah.
Like. But he's
It was weird as well seeing a scene like that because it was like we've seen that same setting and everything in Breaking Bad, and when we watched it in Breaking Bad, it was very much like in the past.
Yeah.
There was one like all the way back in the beginning, wasn't there?
What, you're talking about the scene where Hector kills his
Yeah.
partner? That's why I'm trying to figure out the timeline. This
But
seems
like
it's...
this, it made me think that it was in the past again. But then I was like, well, actually no, because it's kind of we're in the past already.
Yeah.
But then it's like you said, but then the
But no.
driver was still
It's
in
before
that.
all the events.
So it's
of-
not too past, but it's
yeah,
past.
that's why I'm trying to work out the timeline. I'm thinking this is after Gus met them, because I feel like when Gus and his partner...
This seems to be like when Gus's business started.
Well, when Gus and his partner, met them, it was a kind of a pitch, wasn't it? We'll do this. Whereas they've brought money, so clearly Gus... I think it's after Hector killed his partner.
Yeah, not long after,
But it was just one comment the other guy made, the guy that Gus reports to.
Yeah.
He said something about he wanted to make it down here to see you.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if he kind of said it as for the first time to see you or not, but that what threw me off a little bit.
So
but I think it's after,
As well, Gus's movement of drugs has always been through the chicken, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, Los
And then I
Bolsonanos,
guess
the Butt
Hector,
Brothers.
Then I guess
Hector
tried to get on board.
Well, he kind of doing a similar thing with the ice cream. He's like, I purchased an ice cream place. Yeah. But, it's funny, like, when the thing was talking to him. He's like, oh, he thinks your pile is cute.
Would they have referred to it as the Butt Brothers if
the other one wasn't... Yeah, that's what throws me off as well. If the other one was dead, would they refer to it as that? That's why I'm like, is this before? And
maybe. This is Gus getting in with the cartel.
I don't know.
This is like his offering to be like, this is what I can do.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of that initial meeting, and in the meeting, I feel like Gus and his brother, Gus and the other guy, they went behind the cartel to kind of get in the business to show them, and then the cartel wasn't happy, and that's why they killed the partner. That's why I'm a bit thrown off by
Well. We probably shouldn't look too far into it.
No. But the timelines. I mean, when we're already in a prequel, we go to the past, but not quite the past. It's like, oh my god. But
it's just the way that he turns up at
the restaurant.
Shop,
yeah.
You can I feel like
the vibe they brought was like just intense.
It's weird to think because in the UK we don't really have gangs or like.
There are gangs in the
there
UK.
Probably are, like in London maybe, but like I wouldn't know
major cities and stuff. Yeah,
a gang if I saw them, but I feel like in America there's a lot more.
That's just you like playing off a stereotype.
Maybe,
but I mean, just the way their body language and the way they were just standing there and they felt intimidating.
But I was gonna say like people probably know they're involved in drugs.
Maybe
because I feel like you usually know when people are involved. Like you hear the whisperings.
Their behaviour probably like
and I guess it's also the thing of like gun laws in America as well. Like when someone comes in like that, you do not know what they're doing. Like in the UK where we don't have guns and sort of thing, someone walk in, we wouldn't think of anything. You'd be like, what's that person doing? He looks a bit weird.
Okay.
But I feel like
it's a bit different in London though, like because not guns, but knives are a big issue. So like. But the thing I was going to say is that kind of perfectly encapsulates why Gus is so good. Because you would never suspect him. Because, even those guys turning up in fancy cars or whatever, but Gus is just in his little estate car. Like,
but it was when that mum and son tried to leave and we were like,
the guy tried to stop him, but then Nacho was like, no, just let him go. Like,
because that is the thing of why are we keeping people here?
Keeping hostages, like... Oh, I love Hector, man. Just he's so intimidating. Like,
and obviously people left.
Smoking a cigar, stealing a drink, just tapping the guy on the shoulder.
People left and not a single person called the police.
No.
That's how you know you're like, these aren't people you meddle with.
Don't mess with this. Yeah, that woman. And she was like, we're going. I was like, yes. Yeah. that's exactly. Yeah.
That poor assistant manager was just like, excuse me, no smoking. This is employees only. Like,
I mean, what do you do in that situation? And then Gus just sends them all home. And I love how the manager was like, do you want me to call someone? Do you want me to...
It's funny.
Do you need help? Like,
when that sort of happens, because you don't know what to do with people.
No.
Like, I think of that, if someone walked... Like, there's nothing to stop someone walking into my bit of work.
No, but yeah...
You'd just be like, excuse me, what are you doing? But if they carried on, you're like, what
exactly
do I do?
can you do? Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you know the arcade?
Yeah.
Apparently some kids climbed on one of the machine and took the basketballs out of the thing.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently the person that was on shift just watched them do it. And didn't even do anything.
I think they put them back in the end. I saw two. They come back with two basketballs.
Yeah.
So
but, you're just like, it is that thing of like, what do you do? Like, apart from saying like, sorry, you can't do this. What?
Yeah.
And the problem is, this day and age, which I get it.
You're going on the rant. I'm like, what is this got to do with it?
No, but this
I
day
get what
and
you're
age,
saying.
like, the thing is that if you tried to push them out the way, you'd then get done for assault.
Yeah.
Is what I'm about to say. Like,
well, yeah, there's
even
no
if you-
point getting involved, and especially in the situation of this show,
Yeah.
him getting involved would just be the...
Yeah, he'd probably get shot in the head
Yeah.
there and then.
Yeah. Hector would...
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that.
But do you know what I mean? Like, if
yeah.
you tried to move someone,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like, you've touched me, that's assault. And
That's
you're
when
like,
you just call the police. But in this situation, you couldn't really call the police because...
No.
Well, that's why I like the manager. He says to
You
Gus,
panic
do you want me
buttons.
to call anybody? But, yeah. And he
I
just
do
goes
like-
and sits in the office.
Yeah.
He's so gross. Like, just him picking off the chewing gum or whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, the comparison between
entitled.
him and Gus is just... They're so different.
I like when he says about, like, Gus is now going to move his stuff north.
Yeah,
And then Gus is just like, has
we
this been
can't-
approved?
Yeah, does the Don know about this? I answer to the other Don.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, like that shot at the end of them staring at each other is so crazy because like throughout Breaking Bad, he's like, "Look at me, Hector. Look at me. Look at me." And the next time he looked at him was that explosive moment.
It's also,
Yeah.
like, the next morning at the chicken shop, where Gus is just talking to his, like, makes
Yeah,
up
he
this whole
talks it off
story.
really well.
He
Again, you
does.
wouldn't suspect him,
Yeah.
and it's perfect because like you saw him at the fire department, like doing his usual
Yeah.
community outreach
and it
stuff.
makes sense because of the type of people they are and the projection of their like their presence. Like Hector saying they asked me for money once and back then like, I had to give
Gus
it.
saying that,
Like,
yeah.
did I say Hector?
Yeah, you did. But yeah, it
Gus.
makes sense. It's a good story.
Like it was a good story,
Yeah, yeah.
and then he was like, "No, I
I
decided
stood up
no."
and no. Yeah. And he was like, and the other thing is like, if you need counselling, I give it to you.
Yeah, I was going to say
24
he's
hours
such a good
pay.
boss as well,
Like,
because you would have taken this trauma home.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
so good.
No, Gus is great. He's a great character. I'm so glad he's in it. And it was crazy how it was mostly that. It was that for like half of the episode, pretty much.
Yeah.
And we had Mike.
Gus tried to give Mike money, but he
Yeah.
refused it. Which
Yeah,
then
yeah.
got Gus
It's
down
like,
to it.
I didn't do it for you. Like,
Yeah.
and he's like, well, it's for the driver that
Yeah.
got, or the people that helped, the civilian that got killed.
And then this is where Gus offers Mike a job.
Oh, the music was so good. It was
Depends what
so
type
damn
of
good.
work.
Maybe one day, yeah.
It does also make sense because we see Mike like just sat watching the raid on the ice cream shop because
Yeah,
obviously the
yeah.
raid on the van.
I was
they
thinking
then
we hadn't
double-check.
seen his daughter-in-law and
Yeah, and that's
Kaylee
what I
for
was
a
going to
while.
say. Like
Yeah.
when they phone and it does make sense because if he found out someone's following him, he's already had them threatened once.
Yeah.
You're gonna kind of take a step back because you're not
Yeah.
gonna want them. Definitely when you've just got them a new house as well and stuff.
Yeah.
But he went round for lasagna.
It was perfect cover up though, like this whole. Like, I was thinking because you said about them coming for his family, but the whole like shoes and drug sprinkling on the thing, they're not gonna ever question that
No.
like whole situation because they didn't even know about the shoes. They thought it was hunters. Like,
Yeah.
it's so well covered up. Yeah, and I love how Gus was like, the reason he stopped him from killing Hector is a bullet is too kind. Like, is not enough for Hector because Hector is a fucking crazy guy. Mark McGinnis plays him so well, so good.
So it does make me wonder if Mike is the reason Hector is in a wheelchair.
I don't know.
Is it
yeah,
Mike? Is it
Is
Gus?
it Gus? Is
Like-
it Mike? Is it someone? Who else? Like, yeah, I don't know.
Because like that is suffering. Like the
Yeah.
clips that we saw of Hector, because he couldn't even talk.
No, he just had a bell.
And the frustration of him ringing that
Yeah,
bell,
yeah.
like that is torture in itself. Like watching everything go down and
Yeah.
not be able to say anything.
Yeah, but there we go. I suddenly worried about because you talk about Hector and Bell and that. I was thinking of Tuco, and I was like thinking, oh, if Jimmy went to jail, well, how bad would it? What if he went to the same jail as Tuco? Like, oh god. But yeah,
And
no,
the
but
what?
yeah, the PPD. Yeah.
But now I'm wondering why that woman visited Chuck, because she hasn't visited.
She feels very one-sided.
Yeah, she
and that was
hasn't
the
visited
whole
Jimmy.
the whole issue. Like, you even saw Kim and Jimmy's face in that. She was
Yeah.
like really talking to him, like about the lights, about
Yeah.
like a relative or something that didn't like choirs because the
Yeah,
frequency.
frequency.
And it was just so like very personal with Chuck and very disconnected
Yeah.
from Jimmy. Like, she's instantly like presuming him as guilty and the worst person.
Yeah.
It seems like it just seems very definitely the opposite of what Jimmy wanted when he wanted someone from Albuquerque to. But...
See, now I'm wondering if Kim on purposely made Jimmy change his statement from destroyed to damaged to then when it goes to the next thing.
Well, they've changed it to destroyed now.
Yeah, no, but it's handwritten, isn't it? It's note taken for the tape to then be put in evidence, and then it's like, well, hang on a second, this item hasn't been destroyed.
Yeah.
If the tape is in evidence.
Yeah.
So Chuck has made him lie on
and
the
made
statement
him pay
because it's been manually changed, hasn't it? So it wasn't Jimmy's original thing.
intention. Yeah.
So it was. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of
and made him pay for it as well.
Yeah.
Like, but they definitely were playing Chuck and Howard then, because obviously Kim was asking about it. It's like, we know, and then made Chuck say, this is duplicate, and we will play that tape. And...
the way Jimmy left after it, and was like, well, we already know he doesn't want anything to do with Chuck, but it was the route march off, and I was a bit like, where's Kim? In my head.
Yeah, I was like, I knew Kim was going to confront them, but for what reason, but they're just playing each other, like, everyone's got their games, and that's how I feel it is with lawyers, though, right? You got to, like, find that, like, not loophole, but the one thing that will, But that dig Jimmy made at him when he had to apologise, it's like,
I would never do this to my
nothing
brother.
a brother should ever do to their own brother, their family. It's such a dig. It's so good. Yeah, you can see it slightly bothered Chuck. Yeah, so and obviously we had the door before that. So good, because she called up so many people to find out who's fixing the door, and then found the one and cancelled it.
They got Mike in,
and then we were both like, you were like, who's the guy? And it just cut to Mike. It's like, oh, of course it's Mike. And he went around taking pictures of all of the. So is their argument going to be like, Jimmy was worried for his safety? And here you can clearly see he is unsafe because he's living with a gas lamp on top of a newspaper.
The thing is, isn't it in the tape as well? Jimmy says, I said that because I thought you weren't. It's what you needed to hear.
Yeah. Oh, my brain, like, it's broken. Like, that's what I, so.
So then that's evidence of,
well, that's not the tape, though. But I think he recorded him breaking in.
Maybe.
He has to have, right?
Don't know.
Like, there's no way they set up that trap to not. But then, they got the witnesses, but, like,
maybe
a recording would be great as well, right?
But then he'd be like, that's not me in the recording.
Again, but it backs up what the witnesses say, right? So,
so I feel like those pictures might back up, like Jimmy being like,
I was feared for your safety. Like,
I feared for your safety. Your brain doesn't hurt. It's what you needed to hear.
Yeah.
And this is the evidence of his brain isn't right.
The problem is the break-in, like, but they can say the break-in, well, and destroying the tape, but the break-in.
Yeah, because he was going to use it with malicious intent.
Yes, and it was all in. What's the difference? Like, they trapped it. Is it entrapment? What is the definition of that? I don't really know.
I said what you needed to hear, and now
because isn't entrapment like where you like forcibly kind of make someone commit a crime that they didn't originally intend to do?
I don't know, maybe.
I have no idea. I may be making that up, but like. If he had no idea of the tape, like, he never would have broke in, he never would have destroyed it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm curious how he gets, how this goes. Is it going to trial next time, then?
Are they gonna mention,
I think...
Eduardo.
Ernie.
Like, Ernie.
Ernesto.
You've on purposely let a guy hear the tape and then fired him.
But how can you prove that? That's not provable, is it, really? But I don't know. I don't know how they'll play it. But the next episode's called Chicanery, and I feel like that name I've heard before, and I don't know why. I know it's just a word, but I feel I've heard it in reference to like this show. Not anything about it, but like maybe something important happens. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But every episode's been great so far. It's such a good show, man. That whole shot of Mike holding the drill and then him going up the stairs was so good, and the pictures as well.
Where can I plug in? No, it's no electric. Good thing I charged.
Yeah. But there we go. That was Sabrosito. What an episode. Really enjoying this a lot. If you can't wait for more, we're a whole 7 or so episodes ahead on our Patreon if you'd like to check that out. So we're done with season 3. But Otherwise, we'll be back in a week's time for another episode of Better Call Saul. Thank you very much. We shall see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.